Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my evening winter skincare routine. If you haven't seen my winter morning skincare routine, go ahead and click up here to watch that. But today I'll be focusing on what I do at nighttime and specifically a few products that help me during the night. So let's get right into it. The first thing that I do is cleanse my face. As I mentioned in my morning skincare routine, I actually do not cleanse in the morning because I feel like I don't need to, and I feel like it just strips away a lot of my natural oils. So at nighttime, the first thing I do is I use my good old trustworthy Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. It's sold at any drugstore, Target. It's what I've been using. My dermatologist recommended it back when I was in high school because I used to get a lot of eczema and cracks on my upper lip area, and I feel like it really helped me. It's gentle enough, it does the job. So usually I just take one pump of this, put it all over my face to give a nice cleanse, and then I start the rest of my skincare routine. One pump is usually enough. I just massage this into my face. This helps get rid of, any oils throughout the day, pollution. I don't usually wear makeup, so that's not a problem, but sunscreen. And sometimes I do double cleanse, but for the everyday, usually I don't. Now I just go wash this off. If I wear makeup, or usually when I shower at night after the gym, I do double cleanse. I use the Klairs Gentle Black Deep Cleansing Oil, which I feel like is pretty good. It came with the initial 10-step Korean skincare kit that I bought from Soko Glam, but I've just still been using it, and I know it's good to double cleanse if you have even sunscreen on, so I try to do that at least 2 times a week, but I don't do it every day. I will say that I tried other cleansers and I still go back to my Cetaphil because it doesn't leave me feeling tight or dry, and it doesn't irritate my skin. Now after that, I usually just go into my usual toner and essence, but once a week, usually on Sundays, I set aside time to do exfoliation and a mask. So I know some people do masks every day and some people exfoliate every day, but because my skin is pretty sensitive, I don't like to do that every day, and so I usually only do it once a week. And for exfoliation, I like the Neogen cleansing pads. I have the wine formula, which actually smells like grape juice, and it's just a single pad that you rub over your face. It's a chemical exfoliant, so it doesn't actually physically exfoliate your face, and I feel like it's good for sensitive skin. I haven't had any irritation, and since I only do it once a week, it's gentle. I feel like it just helps get rid of any dead skin cells and really prep the face. And because I'm exfoliating, I like to finish it with a mask that day. That way it absorbs anything that I may have stripped away, or that really just helps it to continue, that my skin will continue to be healthy. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I just take one of the pads and you put your fingers through it, and usually I use the side that has these ridges on it. And then I just slowly go around and gently exfoliate, avoiding like the sensitive areas, and that's it. Another great exfoliator that I use maybe once a month or when I really feel like my skin needs it is this Glam Glow mask. It's their Glam Glow SUPERMUD clearing treatment, and I got this as part of my birthday gift from Sephora, but it's a mask that you put on your skin and it turns into, it's black, but then when it dries it turns into like a charcoal gray, and it hardens on your skin, and then you just wash it off, and it's the ones where you can really see your pores coming through. And I feel like if I feel like I have some acne or some clogged pores and I really need something a little more intense than my normal exfoliator, I use this instead. But because it's a little harsh, I try to only use it about once a month or when I really need it. Okay, so after that, I now use toner. As I mentioned in my other video, I use the Beauty Water Sun and Park, and I feel like it's it also slightly exfoliates. It moisturizes, I don't feel dry afterwards, and I feel like it leaves the next base in order to put my essence on. So with this, I just take a normal cotton round, and I put some on the cotton round, and then I just wipe it all over my face. It's also something that you can use during the day, they say, to refresh, and you can also use it to remove makeup. Usually you can see like what you've removed because it's on the cotton round. So normally my next step would be essence. I use the Neogen Real Ferment Micro Essence. I really feel like this is good for dry skin because it really helps to hydrate the skin, brighten the skin. It has a lot of good properties. It also helps with cell turnover, so I like to use this, and I just sprinkle it onto the palm of my hand. And then I just usually put this all over my face and just like pat it in. And like I mentioned in my morning skincare routine, because it's nighttime, I actually like to layer my essences even at night because I feel like at night my skin just becomes really dry unless I fully hydrate it. So to do my second essence, I do the Cosrx Advanced Snail 96 Mucin. And this is really sticky. It has a much different texture than the Neogen, as you can tell, but it really helps to keep my skin hydrated throughout the night. So usually I just take one pump of this and I just massage this into the face. Especially the areas that get dry, like my nose area and the cheeks. However, if I'm doing my exfoliation mask process right after I tone, instead of doing my layered essences, I actually just put a mask on. So with masks, I realized that honestly, I don't think it matters which ones you really buy. I haven't noticed that much of a difference between the ones that say they target acne versus sensitive skin or to brighten, so I really just try to buy ones that are reasonable. The ones that I like are from Innisfree, REPUBUC. I also got some from Glam, but I try not to spend more than $2 on a mask. And I honestly haven't noticed that much of a difference between the $1 ones and like the $5 ones. So usually I just stop by Innisfree because there's one in New York, and I just pick up their My Real Squeeze masks, which are I think $1.90 or sometimes they're on sale where you get like 10 and you get 10 free or something. And because I do once a week, I need a lot of these. And the thing I like about the Innisfree ones is that on the bottom right hand corner it has a little symbol. And because in the winter time it's so drying, I like to do the ones that have, it looks like a lotion bottle, not the kind that you pump, but the kind where you have to take off the lid, because those are really thick. Those are really moisturizing, they're deeply hydrating, and I kind of use it as a sleep pack. If you don't know what sleeping packs are, it's something that you put on at night and you wear it throughout the night. That way it keeps your skin moisturized when you're sleeping. And because I don't really have one, I like to use this overnight after I've exfoliated. So that's ones I like. Otherwise, I like the green tea one. I like a lot of the brightening ones because I do have some uneven skin tone. And I also like REPUBUC. It really just depends on where I'm walking by when I need it or which one has a sale. So today I'm just going to use this REPUBUC bamboo mask, and for the bamboo, it says that bamboo extract reinforces the skin's moisture balance. So I'm all about moisture, I'm all about hydration, especially during the winter time. So this one would be good to put on. So if you've never done a mask before, they're basically your essence step. They're just sheets soaked basically in essence, and usually you just wear it for 15 to 20 minutes, and it's kind of a nice relaxing thing to sort of treat yourself, and that's why I like doing it on Sunday, the end of a week, and before I go back to work on Monday. I'm just gonna put this on my face and wait for 20 minutes. I feel like it's never fit quite properly. Any excess I put on my neck. Alright, I'll check in 20 minutes. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes. Whew. So I sort of just pat it back into my skin. I really feel like doing a mask once a week at a minimum helps my skin because it's basically rehydrating it, putting back in any nutrients, or just really helping with the overall skin complexion. And honestly, I've been doing this probably I think for the past 9 months, and I've seen a great improvement, and I think this is part of the reason. So after this, I usually wait a little bit because it's really sticky and I don't want to waste any of the essence, so I just sort of go about my night, do other things, hang out with Hui, and then before I go to bed is when I actually use my moisturizer. So the same moisturizer that I used in my morning skincare routine is the same one I use, which is the Yube Moisturizing Skin Cream from Japan. It's the same one I've been using since high school, and I feel like it moisturizes my skin, it doesn't irritate it, doesn't make it feel dry, and yeah, it's an overall great product. So I usually just take a little bit and I put it onto my skin and gently dab that into the skin. Then at night I also put on my eye cream, and because like I said I've been having some eczema on this eye, I'm still using my SoonJung Cica Balm cream from Etude house, and I think this just really helps because it's a nice calming and plain formula. It doesn't irritate the skin, and I think it helps throughout the day to put this on my eyelid and especially at night. And sometimes I do this before I go into bed, and then I do it right before I sleep just to make sure I have an extra layer of protection at nighttime. So for this I just take a little bit and I use my ring finger to just dab it into the areas that really need it, which would be mostly my left eye, on the top and the bottom. So that is my winter evening skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. I will also leave all the products in the description box. The next video I'm going to be doing is about my acne skincare routine, where I'll just show you a few products that I like to use for when I have acne or active acne or feeling like acne is coming on, because that's a whole nother thing. Not only the whiteheads, but also the cystic acne. So don't forget to subscribe to see that video coming out soon, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.